What's up, everybody? It's your girl Lisi Legit checking in with I Am X the Brand. And for those that don't know, I Am X the Brand is a networking platform that focuses on collaborating to grow together. So we work with a lot of brands behind the scenes, a lot of entrepreneurs. We try to cultivate those relationships so that we can push each other forward. So, with that being said, one of the things that was really important when getting started with our brand was always needing content and flyers to promote whatever we had going on. So something that I found myself constantly dishing out the coins for was money for flyers. And sometimes, I mean, if you do a lot of flyers like me, you're spending anywhere from $50 to $200 if you want a moving one, if you want one with words and video, etc. So yeah, it got to the point where I'm like, I want to teach myself how to do this because I'm not going to keep paying somebody to do these flyers for me. And on my page, I need a lot of content. I need a whole bunch of flyers. So I just want to go over Canva and introduce it to anyone who might be interested in it. And if you need some more advanced lessons, I do want to make more videos and start making this, more of a thing. So tap in with me. But yep, just stay tuned. We're going to go over how to make a basic flyer. In age, we need flyers, we need content. So adding that into the budget, it definitely became a little pricey. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to learn how to do flyers on my own. So here I invested in Canva. Now, when I say invested, I signed up for the premium edition, which is about $12 a month. And it might be $12.99. And there is also a free edition as well. But if you're like me and use Canva for everything, signing up for the premium is something that I strongly suggest. Here is the Canva home screen. It gives you the options to do anything from presentations to Instagram story. I mean, it sizes everything for you, resumes. You can make books, invitations, calendars, etc. Now, this might look like a lot going on, but when I tell you this site is very user friendly, right here is what's called your design. So these are all the designs that I've worked on, and they're saved right here. And you can make, like, if you click on them, it'll show you how many. Maybe it'll tell you, yeah, so 1 of 10. So I know I have 10 different slides that I've worked on that look the same right here. But today what we're going to do, you have two options. You can either create your own design and it'll pull up it'll pull up a blank template and you can just get started. In just a second, it'll pop up with some options right here. So like I can change the color, add some text or whatever you can see on the side here. But today what we're going to do is actually use a template just so that I can show you guys a little bit faster. So for example, let's say we want to make a birthday Instagram post. So I'm going to type in birthday and see what pops up. Okay, just randomly I am going to select happy birthday, Patrick. All right. Well, like I said, we were going to do an Instagram post. I don't want to do it on, I don't want to do, the long version of 8x11. So I can click right here and hit resize. It's the first thing I want to do. And let's say you don't know the dimensions. I know that I want it to be an Instagram post. So let's copy that and resize it. Okay, so boom. Now this is the size of an Instagram post. Now from here, I don't know anyone named Patrick, so I don't want to use this. Let's go ahead and delete it and let's make it Sincere. This is my business partner. What's up, Sin? All right, and let's say I don't like this basic font, so let's go ahead and delete that. What I can do is go over here to the left to the text, and it gives you some options right here. Now, this is what I meant when it says pro. So some of these you have to pay for to unlock, and some of them are free. Well, most of these, let's say, you have to pay for. But for now, let's say I want to use this font. Of course, this is way too big, so I'm going to drop it down a little bit. And that'll shrink that for me. And let's make it say happy birthday. All right. Now, I don't want it to be this color. Let's say Sin's favorite color is blue, so I want to change that to blue. And let's say I want to add some effects to it. Let's click this button right here. Let's say I want a shadow. All right, that filled that in. And, you can just play around and change it to whatever way you like. But I like the shadow right now. And let's say if I want to curve it, that doesn't look right to me. So let's go back to none. And All right, boom. All right, let's leave that there. I don't know what I did. Hold up. Sorry, guys. That's the shadow, so I don't want the shadow. Let's take the shadow off. No shadow. All right. Now this looks a little bit boring to me, so I want to add Sincere's photo. So now if I go to my uploads, here are all the, I work with a lot of people and do a lot of events, so all of my uploads are on here, but I'm pretty positive I have a picture of Sin somewhere on here. So let's find that real quick. It should be coming up. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's say, for example, all right, here's a nice picture of Sin. All right, boom. Now it's taking up my whole background, and I don't want all this in my background. So let's first of all I want him by himself. So I can click on his photo, and then I can hit effects, and I can remove the background. Because I think I want him on top of the cake instead of the candles. It's just taking a little second here. Any day now. Usually doesn't take this long. I guess my computer's just moving a little bit slow. But I will say, if you have a lot of things going on in the background, sometimes it's a little bit harder for Canva to detect, and it may take a while, or sometimes it may say that it can't delete the background. But I have used this photo before, so we should be able to erase it. All right, there we go. So now Sin is by himself. And like I said, I don't really want, let's put him on top of the cake like so. And then I want to move this up. Nope, I don't know where he went. There we go. All right, and let's say we want to change the background. Let's make that blue as well. We can do so like this. Now let's say we want to add some confetti. So you can go to elements right here. And the cool thing about elements, you can literally type in anything and it will probably pop up. So I'm going to type in party because I'm looking for some confetti or anything that reminds me of a birthday. So you have so many options right here. So let's say I want to click on this one. No, I'm not going to give them that one. Let's say we're going to click on this. This will add some confetti. And I can stretch it out. And then let's say I want it at the top. And let's say I don't like these colors. Let's change this pink to red. And let's just leave it like this. All right, and then I want to scroll up a little bit. And then now let's see, I want to make this a moving flyer. So what I'm going to do is click on this, and then there's an animate button right here. So you can hit animate, and it'll give you different options of how you can move it. And let's say for me, I want it to do like that. Let's see. Boom. Now let's say we want to add this confetti in other places. You can always hit Command C or whatever it is on your keyboard. Oops, I'm sorry. And then you can hit Command V. And that'll add some more to it. You can place it however you want. Well, let me say if I don't want it this way, I want to do it this way. You can always rotate. So I can take up this side and then drag it over. Boom. And then let's say I want it on this side too. Boom. And again, you can rotate or however you want. There's the rotate button. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, I'm moving too fast. but it'll do all angles. So put that over. All right, so now we have that. Now let's say let's say now we want to make this same flyer, but we want to see it in a different color, but you don't want to erase everything that you've already done. You can hit this button right there and it'll copy it. And now let's say we want to make the background yellow. I can now see what the background looks like yellow. Let's say I want the cake, but I don't want to have this in the background. Let's say you can always click on your image and you can crop it. So let's cut out the background, then boom. Then boom, now he's directly on top of the cake. And then let's say I don't like the colors of that cake because it does not match our theme. So let's change the colors of the cake, and then instead of blue, let's make that a different blue. Oops, let's say instead of boom. So now it's Sincere's birthday. Now let's see if you want to add a video in the background or something like that. It gives you so many options. So these are just the basics on how to make a simple flyer. Of course, there are so many other templates and designs that you can use, or you can start on your own. But the cool thing about this is you can also just download right here, and you can save it in many different ways, including from a video, because we do have the moving elements, or you can save it as a PDF or gifts for Instagram. And then, like I said, you can resize it, adjust it. Let's say you don't want this face, that you don't want Shimo face this way. Let's flip him. You can hit the flip button. You have options like, let's say we want to add a whole bunch of Shimos. Command C, Command V, boom, boom, boom. Let's flip him over here. We got him right here. Let's make another one. Command C, Command E. Let's say we're going to flip him horizontally this time. So, you can really just play around with it. And then, like I said, if there's anything that you want to add, let's say I want to put a crown on his head, I can do so by doing here. Just add a crown in. Boom, boom. Just shrink it on down, whatever you want to do. And you can adjust accordingly, but I'm just kind of playing around right now. And so this is a basic flyer again, but all right, and that's it today. Yeah, that's all I have. So thanks so much for tapping in with me. I hope you learned something. Please leave me some feedback, subscribe, like. This is the first video. I'm a little camera shy, but it's only gonna get better with time. But you can follow me on Instagram at Leci Legit. That's Leci_legit, LECI_legit. And also follow the brand at I Am X the brand, because it's us times you. Let's work together. Let's collaborate. We have the biggest pop-up shop on a monthly basis where vendors come from all over New Jersey, Alabama, Chicago, Atlanta. Tap in with me. Tap in with me if you are an entrepreneur. Follow us. Thanks again. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys soon.